Hi there! Today I want to talk about foundation, and most specifically my top 5 favorite drugstore foundations. I've been thinking about doing this for a while and I haven't quite gotten around to doing it yet, and I'm gonna start and we'll see how far we go. I'm having trouble filling in like some other categories of stuff, and yeah, so I have here my top 5, there you go, top 5 favorite drugstore foundations, and I'm going to try to do like top 5 high-end, top 5 blushes, top 5, you know, a whole bunch of other things. And yeah, if there's anything you want to see, just let me know below and I'll try to do it. But I just wanted to talk about my favorite drugstore foundations, which I have mentioned 3 times now, so I'll just get started. So the first one is my Max Factor Facefinity All Day Flawless 3-in-1 foundation. And I'm not going to go into a lot of detail with this one because I actually have a full video reviewing and demoing this foundation. And this foundation is probably my #1 favorite drugstore foundation. I really like it. It looks amazing on my skin. It lasts all day. It stays matte without being too flat looking. It's a primer, concealer, and foundation in one with SPF 20. I have to say I do still use a primer underneath it if I want it to last a really long time and if I know it's going to be like an all-day thing. But it comes with a pump, which is one of my favorite things about a foundation. If it comes with a pump, I really do like having my foundations in a pump. And yes, one of my favorites. The next one is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I have this, oh, I should tell you what color I have the Max Factor one in. I have that in the color Natural 50. And then this is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I have this in the color, I don't know what color this is. N2 Vanilla. And this is a really good match for me. All the colors of the foundations that I have and that I'm showing you all really match me really nicely. And again, this is it says super blendable, matches skin color and texture. It's a really nice foundation. It looks amazing on my skin and it stays matte pretty much all day without looking like really flat. And when I say looking really flat, I have the color CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation, and it's a nice foundation, but I find it's just way too matte, like way too matte, and I feel like I need to, you know, use a highlighter all over my face just to give me back a little bit of a sheen and a little bit of glow, because I look at myself and go, whoa, that's flat. Or I feel like I need to mix like a slightly more dewy foundation in with it just so it doesn't look so crazy flat. This one's not like that. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation. I have this in the color 100 Ivory, and it says Anti-Fatigue Effect, Radiant Glow, SPF 15. And these foundations that I have so far all have SPF. This L'Oreal True Match has SPF 17 in it. The Max Factor Facefinity has SPF 20. And this Rimmel Wake Me Up has SPF 15. And this foundation is a glowy foundation. I wouldn't say it's very glowy, but it is glowy. It's not dewy looking, but it's almost like it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, so that when the light hits it, and if you wear it in the wrong light, you can almost look like a bit of a disco ball, especially if you have highlighter on and things like that. But it looks amazing. The coverage is great, and you know, I just really like the way it looks. I actually have worn it quite a few times while filming as well, and I do like the way it looks. Next is my Revlon Color Stay Natural Makeup Oil-Free SPF 15, and I have it in the color Nude. This is what it looks like. It comes with a pump. This is not the regular Color Stay that comes in the pour-out bottle that you get in the US. I was talking to a friend of mine, Tessa, and she says that she cannot get this in the US, so she only has the regular Color Stay. And our regular Color Stay here comes in a pump as well here in Australia, so I guess it's different in the US. But this is a not as high coverage as the regular Color Stay foundation, but it still has really, really good coverage. For me, this gives me like a medium coverage, but that's enough for me. I don't actually need a really, really full coverage foundation. So this works, and it looks really natural. It's got the type of finish that I really like in a foundation, where it gives me a really natural look. It's got a little bit of a sheen, but it's not shimmery, it's not too glowy, and it's relatively matte, but it's not flat looking, which I think I've said for all my foundations. It's just what I like. I just like a really natural finish. And finally, for the last of my top 5, is my Revlon Color Stay Whipped. And I have this in the color Nude, 220 Nude. And the only thing, this is a really nice foundation, and I don't use it as often as I like, because it always ends up in the corner, in the drawer, and I don't remember to, to reach for it. And I don't know why, because it's such a nice foundation and I like it a lot. And every time I use it, I just remember how much I really like it. It looks amazing. The coverage is great. Again, like the others, it gives me a really natural finish. It feels really nice on my skin. It lasts a really long time. And it's just really, really nice. I don't like dipping my fingers in it because it comes in a pot. So what I do is I use a Q-tip and I just scoop out a little bit onto the back of my hand and then apply it, because I don't like putting my fingers in and introducing bacteria and germs and things like that in it, which will make it go off a lot faster. So yeah, this is another one of my favorites. So those are my top 5 drugstore foundations. I really, really enjoy all of them. I have a lot of drugstore foundations. Most of my foundations are drugstore, so this was kind of hard to pick like exactly which one I wanted, and I kind of picked up a few and put them back and picked them up and put them back, and it was like, oh well, yeah. So these are what made the cut, and these are the ones that I enjoy the most. Thank you for watching. If there's anything else you want to see, let me know, and I will see you in my next video. So if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the information's down below. See you next time. Bye!